I'm gonna try tweaking his off-ramp just a little bit. But like, the problem isn't the bridge, it's the driver. He doesn't commit to it. He keeps doing half flips and landing on his little woolly head, but you gotta do a full flip or no flip at all. Oh my God. It should not be this difficult to make a sheep in a Jeep take a leap. What's up, guys? Welcome to Poly Bridge 3, that came with the super chill music and the soft, colorful environments and the engineering challenges that just make you want to build a bridge so that you can hurl yourself off of it onto the jagged rocks below, because why does nothing work? Why does it keep breaking? Who built 2 roads without a friggin' bridge? Now, I'm sure most people understand how Polybridge works, but there's a good chance not many understand how discretionary budgets work. You know, like if I'm given $13,500 of taxpayer money to build this bridge, but I complete it in, say, $9,150, well, like, I can't just give the difference back. And I certainly can't carry it over to the next project, so I'm just gonna keep it. We don't need to tell anybody, right? Just anytime I complete a level under budget, we're gonna take the difference and then add it to a running total just to see how much of a public infrastructure fund I can embezzle before going to either Tijuana or jail. I will admit, the one downside to trying to come in really deep under budget is that it can sometimes hamper creativity. You know, like if you want to make something big and extravagant and stupid, you tend to try to avoid that because that's expensive. Instead, you just want to use little tiny triangles and watch them collapse into the ocean. Now, I know what some of you guys are thinking. Should a wrongful death lawsuit result in my running total being reduced? But the answer is no, because I'm pretty sure Mr. Mutton Mulligan here wouldn't sue me. He would sue either the company that hired me or the government that hired the company. You know, I'm as safe as he is. You have fun grazing the back 9, sir. I'll just be here counting my briefcase full of money. Of course the hippie van would be back. It's just so big and slow and dumb. And I can only use wood to build a bridge still, are you kidding me? I might as well be building a bridge out of toothpicks for Rosie O'Donnell to jog across. This does not seem fair, even though that is a good-looking bridge. It was a good-looking bridge. I mean, like, they wanted to go surfing. My bridge brought them to their destination. If you really think about it, isn't that the goal of all bridges? It's bad enough I got the shaggin' wagon here plummeting into the sea, but if I finish this bridge and that pirate ship plows through it, I'm gonna be extra pissed. Like, this is a good-looking bridge, both aesthetically and structurally. Okay, yeah, we had a nice payday that time. Now we can use steel. Okay, I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with steel, you know, because on the one hand, it is quite a bit stronger, but it's also a lot more expensive, and, well, I'm not one for spending tons of money. Maybe I could do a little something like that. Does that make sense at all? It's definitely a bit of a mess. We can copy, you know, flip it and reverse it, all that kind of stuff. There we go, little Kim would be proud, and, oh, that middle is looking rough, but not rough enough. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The kids on the bus, don't drown, drown, drown. I kind of wish they would give me a little bit more background information on the car that's about to cross, because it's only the first car that matters. Like, if somebody tries to cross next week and the bridge crumbles like a stale saltine, then it doesn't matter. It's not my problem anymore. I just need proof of concept. But, like, I have no idea. Are they in an emergency situation? Are they gonna haul ass across my bridge, or slowly meander? Does the driver know how to swim? Is the patient buoyant? These are the things I need to know. I think this whole symmetry, geometry, math part of engineering is what's holding me back. So we're just gonna turn the grid off and kind of eyeball it. I'm sure it'll work out fine. We're still got our triangles. Biggest thing is I kind of want to work my way down like this. Try to get that as straight as I can. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we'll flip that, put it there. You know what? I'm a little bit worried about this point. A little bit worried, but only a little bit. There we go. Oh my God. That was like half of the necessary budget. Top 9%. Now we're getting to the levels where you really need to start thinking outside of the box. It told me that I need to build 2 bridges, but if I connect these 2 points, it's gonna cost me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces of road. Whereas if I just went straight across, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I save on 1 piece of road, and I'm sure this guy could take a fall and keep on driving. That's an all-road jalopy, everything will be fine. I'm noticing a concerning amount of farm animal drivers in this area, and I don't know if it's gonna end up screwing me in the end or not. It feels like it's the kind of thing that would draw a whole lot of attention to my projects. You know, considering I keep killing random sheep, but I think that this stands a pretty good chance of killing nobody. Pretty good. The bridges are rock solid. The problem is gonna come with the tumble. Oh, come on, dude. See, that's a driver issue. That's not the bridge. I'm gonna try tweaking his off-ramp just a little bit. But like, the problem isn't the bridge, it's the driver. He doesn't commit to it. He keeps doing half flips and landing on his little woolly head, but you gotta do a full flip or no flip at all. Oh my God. It should not be this difficult to make a sheep in a Jeep take a leap. Listen, I'll be the first to admit that we're probably at the point now where I could have just used that extra piece of road, built 2 full normal bridges, and been done with it. Saved even more money, probably. But like, it's on principle now, and it works. I wasn't expecting him to do a hot slide into bridge number 2, so now I need to finagle it so that his wheels just oh, come on! Dude, why you gotta bounce on it like that? All I have to do is take a little tiny bit more stress off of this 1 piece of road, and then we're good. Like, $27,000, we're still way under budget. It'll probably double my slush fund, but you gotta admit that the cool factor is through the roof. Oh, yes! 97% stress, man, you could have fooled my blood pressure. It felt like 110. And you know what, just for posterity's sake, here's the same bridge except the boring normal version that I could have made from the very beginning, but I just didn't really want to. I swear if this works first try, I mean, it probably will. It should, but it's like I said, it won't have the sweet sheep with a Jeep doing a leap. So, does it even really count? I see absolutely no cool factor here, even though the extra several $1,000s, I am gonna take it. Yeah, you know what? It doesn't have to be the first try, it just needs to be some try. What the Christ is that? Like, judging by the other games, I would assume it's a plane, but then there's something very wrong with that plane. It looks like we've got a bit of a police chase to aid in. Well, far be it from me to break the law, but I do love the idea of having a police chase over top an airplane. We can get right up close to this thing, and then, yeah, they can just jump off the other side, right? That saves me so much road. The tricky part is gonna be keeping this thing in the air. I really don't wanna know what happens when a car drives into an airplane. But, oh, this thing's gonna fall apart in seconds, isn't it? It's not symmetrical. I can't copy anything. I mean, maybe it'll be okay. We could put some metal there, metal there. We're well under budget. Yeah, you know what? This isn't the dumbest idea I've ever had. It'll depend on if this guy can get up over or not. Yeah, oh, easy. And then the off-ramp we don't worry about. The plane knows exactly where it's going. The cop, okay, slow down. Again, probably could have done it cheaper. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do the cool version first and then the cheap version second. Is that worth it for video? You guys will have to let me know what you want to see in more Polybridge, but I definitely think going under will be quite a bit cheaper. Like, what if we just took the curve tool, did a little something like this? I still want to be really close to that plane. Have a little bit of cool factor in there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then I think we could still get away with a whole bunch of tiny triangles, because this should be a pretty strong bridge. It's just gonna have to be held up by expensive metal, and I don't know if I really want to triangle it. Yeah, something like that. That's like half budget and shouldn't fall apart. You're not the problem child, though. It's the cop that's gonna hit this thing like a meteorite. Please slow down, please be gentle. There we go. Okay, I want to say that definitely saved me more money than the last time, so I'll take it. This might be a good place for me to do a bit of a test. Like, if I was to take the trace tool and do something like that and get a perfect arch, very structurally sound, as close as possible to that boat, it would cost me $3,800. Okay, but if I was instead to just kind of ramp right up against the boat and then jump off the end, that would cost me $3,600. So it is both cheaper and cooler, but probably nowhere near as secure. Right? Like, this is a heavy vehicle, so I don't know about this. We're gonna go with some real small little wooden triangles, and then I might need metal support, come to think of it. We could do like one there. Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Maybe a little something there. $1,100. This could actually work. You know, as he says, as he shaves off even more money. A little something like that. Oh, and the boat comes first. That's just diabolical. Could you maybe calm down? Nailed it! All right, that's a ton of money in my pocket. I feel good about that one. Both cool and cheap. Exactly what I'm looking for in these videos. So not only is the shaggin' wagon back, but so are checkpoints. That's gonna be a bit of a pain in the butt. I never know exactly where the checkpoint is. Like, if I run it real quick, is it the star itself? You're not dead? Oh, the water is only like a foot deep, so it's not floating, it's still driving. We could just sit here and watch these hippies slowly drown all day. I mean, I won't, but yeah, I'm thinking like even maybe like the tippy top of the star. I feel like this curve tool is doing a whole lot of work, being able to trace right where I need it to be. Something like that. Yeah, we got like just a little tiny bit of the star poking up. That'll save me money. And then hopefully I can reach there. Okay, that's good. Oh, I can't reach there. Okay, hold on, maybe do a little something. Come on, no, come on, I need you. There we go. Okay, it doesn't need to be perfect. And then I'm guessing it's just triangles. I'll put these ones underneath, because then we can connect up there. Oh, I like that. And then over here, I can't connect over to the top, so we'll just do something like that. And then, does it need something? Actually, you know what? We'll run it, and if it falls apart, then we'll improve. You see, a little tiny bit of star there is just enough to count? That might be my best run yet. That was under half of budget. And there was still room to improve. I'm not 100% sure where all the stress was, but it doesn't really matter. We only need to trim up a little tiny bit to improve. A little something like that. That bump in the middle is problematic, but that's fine. I think that was cheaper. I don't actually remember what my last budget was, come to think of it. That is better. I was in the 13,000s, now I'm in the 12,000s. Top 12%. Every now and then, when you complete a level, it shows you how other players completed it, and you can't help but think, like, that doesn't work, does it? Because if it does, then don't I just feel stupid? Are you kidding me? That was way cooler than mine, and cheaper. Top 1%. That's ridiculous. Another day, another checkpoint. I don't see what the trick with this one is, though. It looks easier, right? We just need a little tiny bow in the middle to get that star. Fill that in. And then, I mean, I guess I probably should use steel, but I don't need to use a whole lot of it. Just that and some triangles. I'm assuming that this is the same on both sides. Yeah, there we go. Okay, are the cars gonna move really fast? It doesn't look like it. I would imagine that it's just kind of like a soccer mom and her friend. Okay. Straightforward and easy, just the way I like it. I'm assuming that that wasn't the greatest run though. No, top 30%. We could do better. Steel just isn't in the budget, to be perfectly honest. I'm sure we can get away with a little bit of wood here and there. Yeah, that's cheaper right off the bat. And then this can kind of get pulled down just a scooch, like that. I probably should have done these one at a time to see what breaks, but I'm confident. Yeah, I'm confident. Okay. Good budget increase. I'll take that extra cash. We're what? Top 17%. I feel better about that. I think the only downside to embezzling all this money, well, other than jail time, is that I don't really know how much I have. I can't just be working on the next project and sitting there counting it, but I'll give you guys a total, and if you guys want to see more Polybridge 3, leave a like, leave a comment. Maybe I'll keep the total running, see if we can get up to 1 million, and return to try the minor mountains. I guess with everything that's been going on, P. Diddy has to drive to them now? But thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.